Game 4 of the Warriors T-Wolves series saw the Warriors continue their woes in this matchup, and the Timberwolves in the second half were able to finish out, pull away, and get the win in San Francisco. Let's talk about it. Quickly going to talk about the Wolves before I talk about the Warriors. Julius Randle had 19 points in the first half, 31 points total, and in that first half, he was hitting everything and anything, and he was consistent for the whole matchup and for this whole round. Anthony Edwards in this game was hitting shots again. It looked like he was back to his regular old self. The shots that he was hitting and taking were not just easy open shots. He was taking difficult step back to the left, step back threes, contested shots, and he looked like the superstar that he is. And now to talk about the Warriors. The Warriors in this game looked like they were really banking on going and winning Game 3, because in this game, the Warriors, especially in that second half, they just looked not interested, fatigued. You could just tell that they put all their energy and effort into the previous game, and they really wanted to win that one. But with Draymond fouling out and shots not falling in the fourth quarter, you could tell that the Warriors were just simply out of gas, and the only one that was actually putting in a lot of effort in this game was Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Kevon Looney. Those three had a great game, but there's two players I really want to highlight that were big negatives in this game. One is Brandon Podziemski. He has just had an absolute horrid stretch of these 4 games. And it's so bad, he's actually tied for the worst 4-game stretch in playoff history in the last 50 years, shooting 22.5% from the field and 9 from 40 total. And when before the regular season ended, he was one of our main go-to options. And lastly, Jimmy Butler. It looked like he was entirely uninterested in scoring the basketball in this game. Almost every single time that he drove to the basket, if not every other time, he immediately drove to the basket and didn't even look at the rim. He just passed it away. And most of the game, he wasn't being aggressive, wasn't looking to take shots like he was in the previous game, and he was not doing any of the things that the Warriors really needed out of him. It was really disappointing to watch, considering how dominant Jimmy Butler was last game, but Jonathan Kuminga continued his great play in this game. He had 23 points in this game, and he was the only good highlight, besides good hustle from Kevon Looney and Draymond Green in this game for the Warriors. The Warriors really needed to win one game to make it to Game 6 so Curry could potentially come back. Realistically, I have a hard time seeing the Warriors, especially after this last game, put on a show and win in Game 5. We would need Brandon Podziemski, Buddy Hield, Jimmy Butler. We would need everybody to stop their shooting woes and step up. I'm a Warriors fan through and through, confident that they can maybe pull it off. It's going to be an interesting game in Game 5, and I think the Warriors might have one final push in them. But we'll see what happens. Follow me at It's Golden State J on all social platforms for more Warrior updates.